What's up, Brooklyn Squad? What's up, y'all? Honey, honey, honey. Coo. Hey, Kathy B. What's up, what's up, what's up? Well, all I gotta say is, baby, it might have been a reason for DMX not to fuck with Drake back then. Okay? It might have been a reason. Because you know the ex love his dogs. I'm just saying. Kendrick Lamar, you opened up a whole... Hold on, y'all. Let me get... You opened up a whole lot of shit, baby. When I tell you, I have been searching. And they say, be careful what you search for, because you just might find something. Or something like that, they say, right? Well, baby, get in here. Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, wherever the hell you're at, get inside of here. I know that there's a lot of content creators that is talking about this whole Drake thing and this whole Kendrick Lamar and the Puffy thing. But it needs to be talked about on this platform as well, because I cover both. I cover true crime and I cover celebrity gossip. And this is on both my channels as we speak and my Facebook. And the reason I say I'm covering this, because some people, you haven't heard about this, but honey, we're about to spill it all. Because some people might say, why is she covering celebrity gossip on the true crime? Because this is crime. What allegedly Drake is being accused of is true crime. Now, nobody said why I'm doing that, but I'm just putting it out there just in case people are wondering. Okay? I will go back to my missing cases, but each crime case needs to be dealt with, and I deal with each crime case differently. Right? Let me sip my water. Good. Drake, you might want to sip on something, honey, because they eating your ass up. And Ellen Legena, or whatever your name is, don't fuck with me. That's all I'm going to say with that one. And I'm going to talk about that tomorrow. I was going to talk about that today, but we're going to wait on that one because we're going to do this right here today. Okay. Yes, child. It is messy. So y'all get up in here, and if you're not in here, you just gonna have to watch the replay. Now, going back. Okay, so today let's get into some things, because today we going in deep. We're talking about some people that you might not even heard of, because I ain't even heard of before. Okay, we going all the way to Dubai, whatever the fuck it's called. Okay, we're bringing up a lot of shit. Okay, we're talking about Drake. We're going into DJ Akademiks. Okay, and DJ Akademiks, you have another assault charge, not just one, but we're gonna do that to another day. Yeah, child, we getting into some. But anyway, allegedly, remember when Kendrick Lamar dropped his diss track and he said, and what's that song? Which one is the name of that song? Let me see. Hold on. I'm gonna tell you right now. Grams, Meet the Grams. I don't even gotta look it up. I was gonna look it up. Meet the Grams. But I am gonna look up the lyric though. Hold on. Okay. And he referenced something about Sandra. Your son is a very sick. Miss Sandra, sit down for a minute. Your son is a very sick man. He has some fetishes. Should we play that part? Just wait a minute. Hold on for a minute. Let me just go. Let's go. Let's do that. Let's do that. Because some people might not know what the fuck I'm talking about. Psychopath intuition, especially with other girls. 5% comprehend, but 95 is lost. Be proud of who you are. Your strength come from within. Not a superstars that's real, but your daddy ain't one of them. And you nothing like him. You'll carry yourself as king. Can't understand me right now. Just play this when you 18. Dear Sandra, your son got some habits, I hope you don't undermine them. Especially with other girls that's hurt inside this climate. You're a woman, so you know how it feels to be in alignment with emotion, hoping a man can see you and not be blinded. Dear Dennis, you gave birth to a master manipulator. Even using you to prove who he is a huge favor. I think you should ask for more paper, and more paper, and more paper. I'm blaming you for all his gambling addictions, psychopath intuition, the man that like to play victim. You raised a horrible fucking person. The nerve of you, Dennis. Sandra, sit down. What I'm about to say is heavy. Now listen. Your son's a sick man with sick thoughts. I think niggas like him should die. Him and Weinstein should get fucked up in a cell for the rest of their life. He hates black women, hypersexualize them with kinks of a nympho fetish. Grew facial hair because he understood being a beard just fit him better. Those are some harsh words to say. I'm blaming you for your gambling addiction. Okay, I could see that. But you raised a horrible fucking person. The nerve of you, Dennis. Sandra, sit down. What I'm about to say is heavy. Now listen. And it was very heavy. How could a mother sit down and listen to these things that are said about her own son, even if it's a rap battle? Unless they already know. Your son is a sick man with sick thoughts, and I think niggas like him should die. He should be next to Weinstein. Y'all know who that is, right? Y'all know who that is, right? Say no more. And fucked up in a cell for the rest of his life. He's a horrible, he has kinky nympho fetishes. Now, I'm saying all this because I'm about to show y'all something. And I went back. If y'all go back, I played a video. And it's going really big on Twitter with me. Okay? On my Twitter page, it's going really big. and I played a video. Oh, I don't think you was here, Kathy B. I'm not sure. Oh, no, I don't think you was here. I played a video of a dog. Let's just go back, right? I'm gonna go back. Hold on. Just give me a second. Let me show y'all. This dog was leaked to the internet. Okay. And it was on I was gonna say doctor. This was sent to DJ Akademiks when he was on live. Now, he didn't know that anyone was going to send him this when he went live. He was just doing a regular, a live stream. Like I go live, he was going live. And this was sent to him. And I played this before.
Doing things I taught you getting nasty for someone else. You don't need no one else. You don't need nobody else.
Trigger warning for this blind item. It is very disturbing, but Drake is allegedly spreading the word about the allegations against Dutch Ebony. These allegations include child SA, getting a child pregnant, being intimate with Diddy, and being intimate with men in Dubai for pay, and also being inappropriately intimate with animals.
While the dust may have settled on the diss tracks and public exchanges, the drama surrounding Drake's beef with Kendrick Lamar has taken a dark and disturbing turn. Remember Kendricks' track Meet the Grams, released hot on the heels of Drake's Family Matters diss? Well, this song has now sparked a firestorm of speculation and controversy as rumors are circulating that Kendrick dropped hints on this track about Drake having some seriously messed up fetish involving young women and dogs. Yeah,
Yes.
It's as sick as it sounds. Now, Meet the Grams cover art alone raised eyebrows because it supposedly features personal items belonging to Drake himself, including prescription pills and a shirt with a dog print. But it gets crazier, y'all. There's this mysterious Twitter user who goes by the name of Ebony Prince 2K24, who is now apparently trying to extort Drake and threatening to release more info about Drake's rumored freak-off parties, including one that supposedly took place last year at the Mark Hotel in New York. And get this. The Mark Hotel previously faced backlash over alleged involvement in the Jeffrey Epstein scandal. But it wasn't just the visuals for Meet the Grams causing a stir. Kendrick didn't hold back in the lyrics either, leveling serious accusations against Drake, including his alleged sick and predatory behavior, as well as a rumored trafficking ring. Now, before we go any further, I want to point out that while there's no shortage of speculation and hearsay, it's important to take all this with a grain of salt. After all, in the world of rap beefs, things can often get blown out of proportion. However, one thing's for sure, the controversy surrounding those pedophile allegations about Drake shows no signs of fading away anytime soon. These allegations about Drake chasing after young women have been around for ages, and people are now going all out, playing detective, scouring through blind items and blog posts, trying to piece together any clues that might shed light on the deeper meaning behind all of Kendrick's disses. Many people claim there's already a lot of evidence out in the open about Drake being a creep, and now rumors are spreading like wildfire about Drake allegedly being implicated in an elite trafficking ring funded by money laundering and directly tied to organized crime. Nearly everyone with knowledge of it is supposedly kept in line through blackmail, paid to look the other way, or intimidated into silence. And then, of course, there's that connection between Drake and Universal Music Group CEO Lucian Grange, who was named in one of the Diddy lawsuits and accused of financially benefiting from Diddy's alleged trafficking enterprise. So as you can see, what started off as an entertaining rap beef has now turned into this dark and disturbing conspiracy involving.
So Lucia Grain, he is in that settlement that Cassie did. His name dropped in that. And guess who else he's with? Yeah, he's with Drake. Oh, buddy, old Drake. So his name is going to come up again in this video. Pay attention, y'all. Pay very close attention.
Involving not only Drake, but allegedly individuals who hold real power in the entire entertainment industry and beyond. There's a lot to unpack here, so brace yourself because it's about to get wild.
This year, UK rapper Dutchavelli, brother of Stefflon Don, had some court papers leaked which confirmed his family to be a part of some sex trade in Dubai. Why is this relevant? Because Sean Combs, aka Diddy, would use Dutchavelli's family services when in London and Dubai. Why is this relevant? Because Drake was the one who told Diddy about Dutch's family being in the sex trade and being able to get animals involved in sex acts.
All right, let's kick things off by diving into the whole deal with the cover art for Meet the Grams and the rumors swirling about blackmail against Drake. So it all kicked off on May 11th when this Twitter user, Ebony Prince 2K24, dropped what looked like some blurry security camera footage that seemed to be showing Drake's supposed personal belongings, the same ones you see on the cover of Kendrick's diss track, Meet the Grams. The items include a shirt with a cartoon dog print, a Maybach glove, a visit card, jewelry receipts, and 3 prescription medicines with the name Aubrey Graham. The medicines were later revealed to be one for Ozempic, one for Adderall, and one for Zolpidem. Ozempic is an anti-diabetic medication used for the treatment of type 2 diabetes. However, it was recently popularized by celebrities as a weight loss drug. Rumors have been swirling for a while that Drake's recent body transformation is due to Ozempic and cosmetic procedures. The other 2 medicines shown on the Meet the Grams cover are Adderall and Zolpidem. Adderall is a prescription drug used for ADHD.
Hey, how's it going? Just got a new shipment in here from YouTube. As you can see, I'm so excited to open these. And
while Zolpidem belongs to a class of medications called sedative hypnotics and is usually prescribed to treat insomnia. However, Zolpidem has also gained notoriety as one of the most widely used date rape drugs. So when Kendrick dropped Meet the Grams on May 3rd, everyone started buzzing with theories.
It is also used as a date rape drug. Wow. Unbelievable. So this is why it's on both of my channels, because this is a crime. And other stuff that I've heard him doing is a crime. And we're going to dig into all this shit tonight.
Wondering where Kendrick got this photo from. That's when DJ Akademiks joined the chat, claiming that those items shown on the cover art were stolen from a suitcase belonging to Drake's dad, Dennis Graham.
But apparently Kendrick Lamar must have gotten a hold of Drake's dad's suitcase. So we're talking about Dennis Graham, which is Drake's pops. Wow.
Yep. It got so bad.
Remember all that talk about leaks in the camp?
But fast forward to May 11th, and this mysterious ex-user, Ebony Prince 2K24, posts a video showing those same items from the Meet the Grams cover, alongside a copy of the Daily Eagle dated Wednesday, May 8th. And in the caption, Ebony Prince wrote, Number 1, King Kendrick Lamar is not a liar and I am not a thief. Number 2, Mr. Aubrey Graham, Drake, and Mr. Livingston Allen, D. Akademiks, have until noon Monday, May 13th, 2024 to retract your claims of theft, or my attorney, Ms. Adrian Edward, and I will exhaust every legal option available. So next thing you know, people started calling Ebony Prince the Riddler in reference to the villain from Batman because of all the cryptic clues and threats. Social media exploded with wild fan theories spreading like wildfire on Twitter and TikTok. But Ebony Prince didn't stop there. He also shared screenshots supposedly showing surveillance footage from Drake's visit to the Mark Hotel in Brooklyn. And one of the photos caught Christopher Alvarez, a freelance journalist who happens to have a rare skeletal disorder called thanatophoric dysplasia and uses a wheelchair. The individual seen behind Christopher is supposedly Drake, and the other two men are believed to be part of Drake's entourage and security team. And then there's this eerie caption Ebony Prince wrote saying, "To Mr. Aubrey Graham Drake, may this photo help jog your memory as to where you discarded those items. The issue in the photo should also jog your memory. Jimmy Brooks would not have been proud of you that night." Ebony Prince disabled the comments on this particular post. However, they tagged a bunch of news outlets, radio stations, and podcasters. So ever since that post popped up on May 11th, the internet's been buzzing with hundreds of thousands of tweets and TikTok comments, all guessing about Drake's part in this mess. Loads of folks are throwing around theories, some even saying Drake might have beat up Christopher Alvarez that night or did something even worse. However, Alvarez has now spoken out in the Brooklyn Eagle, shutting down all those rumors and begging everyone to quit hassling him. "I don't know what any of this means," he said. "I was with Drake that night because we briefly met after dinner, but all the accusations are false." Alvarez confirmed he was with Drakev on the night of January 22nd, 2023, and he said he was called to meet Drizzy at the Mark Hotel and they had a blast listening to new beats. "I am not in the position to talk about his character outside of our meetings, but I can say I was not in any way," Alvarez added. However, internet detectives were not convinced and they started tossing around theories that maybe Christopher Alvarez was pushed or even paid to put an end to the rumors. And get this, word on the digital street is that Drake and his higher-ups are scrambling to squash this gossip for a very disturbing reason.
Why would Drake be having a conversation at 3 a.m. with a disabled? Not saying that you cannot hang out with any disabled person or anything like that, but in the sick Illuminati world that these celebrities live in, I doubt that Drake was just listening to beats with him at 3 a.m. Okay. And he was very offensive. They said, and as you can see, it's a lot. It's hot in here. I'm gonna have to put that fan towards me, but I also have I have so much shit to show you guys. Stuff that I found on Twitter. But let's continue. Let me ask you a question. Kathy B, did you see that dog video that I did? When Akademiks was sent something on his live and he didn't know what it was? All right, I'll show it again so you'll know what we're talking about.
Rumor has it there's something even darker bubbling up, involving Drake allegedly hosting some seriously bizarre gatherings, or freak-offs if you will, with young women and dogs. And when I say dogs, I mean actual four-legged dogs. It's like something straight out of a twisted movie plot, but it gets even more twisted from here. So earlier this week, a bombshell dropped. Supposedly, there's this audio floating around of Drake getting up to some seriously disturbing stuff with his dogs. The audio clip featured faint sounds of whimpering dogs in the background, and the whole thing came to light when an anonymous source sent the clip to DJ Akademiks, who, of course, couldn't resist sharing his reaction during a live stream.
Oh, this is it. You You can't see his face because my
Now,
description
first
is
things first, we need to set the record straight. There's been no official confirmation that the leaked Drake Dog audio is actually legit. But here's where things get even crazier. It seems like every corner of the internet has been buzzing with stories coming from all sorts of sources claiming that Drake might actually have this seriously messed up thing going on with dogs. Now, rewind a bit to Kendrick's diss track, Meet the Grams. If you remember, Kendrick straight up called out Drake for having sick thoughts, suggesting some pretty disturbing stuff and even drawing comparisons between Drake and convicted offender Harvey Weinstein. In one verse of Meet the Grams, Kendrick addresses Drake's mother, Sandy Graham, with words, "Sandra, sit down. What I'm about to say is heavy. Now listen. Your son's a sick man with sick thoughts. I think men like him."
Ladies and gentlemen, please stay tuned.
It was more. She didn't play all of it. It was really bad. It sounded like the
should
doors
die.
were
Him and Weinstein should get effed up in a cell for the rest of their life. He hates black women, hypersexualizes them with kinks of a nympho fetish. Now, this is not just some casual jab or rumor Kendrick's throwing out there. He's actually wishing death on Drake and suggesting he deserves to bunk up with Weinstein. That's heavy stuff, and it doesn't sound like Kendrick's just shooting from the hip here. It sounds like he's got some real dirt on Drake. But wait, there's more. In the following lines of Meet the Grams, Kendrick drops another bomb, alleging that Drake has a bunch of ex-offenders in his OVO crew who are being paid a monthly allowance. And if you thought Kendrick was done, think again. He takes things to a whole new level in his final diss track, Not Like Us, using some strong language to describe Drake and his crew, calling them certified PD files, and even predicting that Drake's mansion, the embassy, is going to get raided just like P. Diddy's. Now, a lot of folks have been scratching their heads and wondering if Kendrick's got some concrete evidence to back up these claims. I mean, tossing around the P word is no joke, and these allegations are about as serious as it gets. So was Kendrick just blowing smoke, or does he have the receipts to back this all up? Well, word on the street is that some of the disturbing details Kendrick hinted at about Drake's behavior are starting to trickle out online, and let me tell you, it's not for the faint of heart. Here's the latest scoop. There's this viral Reddit thread making the rounds where this user spilled the beans, claiming that a model from Drake's hometown of Toronto told them that Drake allegedly has women doing some incredibly degrading stuff with, wait for it, dog bowls. The user wrote, "I swear to God, I am not making this up. About 4 or 5 years ago, a model I knew from Toronto said Drake made girls puke in dog bowls for him. If you check my comment history, I even said if Kendrick brought up Drake having sick tendencies, he was done for." And it didn't take long for fans to connect the dots on this one. So we all know Drake's latest album was called For All the Dogs. Right. And fans initially thought Drake was using dogs to refer to himself and his womanizer friends. However, there's now this new theory making the rounds with fans speculating that Drake was literally talking about dogs and the women he allegedly forced into degrading acts. Now let's zoom in on the track First Person Shooter. Drake drops some lines about his phone being jam-packed with women's numbers, and then he starts rattling off a whole list of female names. But wait, it gets even weirder. If you check out the music video for First Person Shooter, you'll spot something downright bizarre. They've got actual dogs in there, complete with name tags featuring the names of the women Drake mentions in the song. One fan on X said, "They said For All the Dogs was Drake calling women dogs months ago, so that conspiracy is even more wild watching the First Person Shooter video." And another person wrote, "I searched Drake and dogs today and I'm not okay. I've never heard dogs make the kind of sounds we saw the chipmunk watching on that video. I wish Drake would have never beefed with Kendrick. I was perfectly happy just hating him for being fake. Come to find out he's a sick white boy." But buckle up because we're about to dive even deeper into this twisted rabbit hole. So there's this UK rapper who goes by the name Dutchavelli, and rumor has it he used to be pretty tight with Drake. But here's where things take a seriously dark turn.
Now, this right here definitely takes a serious dark turn, because I kind of knew the other stuff, but this, I didn't even know who the hell this guy was right here. Okay, I had no idea who this guy is. I can't even say his name correctly, so I can even look him up. If anybody could say his name correctly, send it to me, spell it for me, do something so I can look him up, please. Because I was like, when I heard the shit, I was like, you gotta be fucking kidding me. Drake, you're done. I'm sorry to say, you are done. This has even hit the news. The freaking news are talking about this. When they stop talking about politics and they are talking about Drake and Kendrick now on the news, Baby, Drake, I don't know what you gonna do. But honey, you opened a whole can of ass on your ass. You asked for Kendrick, and he came out. And now we have Diddy, Drake, and who's next? TJ, I talked yesterday about TD Jake or whatever his name is. Yeah, him too. He's next too. All of them. I got some other shit to play out too, but yes, this is crazy. And Rihanna is supposed to be making a song with Kendrick Lamar. So Drake, you fucked up big time. When you got Rihanna about to come out with a diss track with Kendrick Lamar, honey, they said leave Riri alone.
Apparently, Dutchavelli got himself in some hot water after allegedly getting caught sliding into the DMs of women who might not have been of age. Word on the street is that Dutchavelli's been laying low in Dubai ever since the scandal broke. And now brace yourselves for this next bombshell. There are whispers floating around that Dutchavelli was also close to Diddy. In fact, rumor has it that Dutch was one of Diddy's favorite UK boy toys. Allegedly, Diddy would often throw those freak-off parties in London with Dutchavelli taking center stage. But hold on to your lunch because we're not done yet. There's supposedly this video making the rounds featuring Dutchavelli and, you guessed it, a dog. However, I can't get into too much detail about this video because honestly, it's beyond disturbing and it's definitely not safe for YouTube. But let's just say, if you're thinking about searching for it, proceed with caution. It's some seriously messed up stuff. Now, if you're still with me after all that, there's a TikTok creator named Celebritea Blinds who's been dishing out the details on this whole Drake Diddy Dutchavelli situation. So here are some of the blind items circulating about this scandal.
Trigger warning, here are 3 very disturbing blind items that are allegedly about the British rapper Dutchavelli and involve Diddy and Drake and are about the SA of minor children, intimacy involving animals, and intimate work for pay in Dubai. This foreign-born rapper's career was torpedoed when he was caught trying to brainwash school-age children into sleeping with him. Very nasty, but not as nasty as what he let the sheikhs do to him in Dubai. There are rumors of animals being involved too. The Canadian rapper with the self-love tape has been spreading the word. And this is allegedly Dutchavelli and Drake. The Teflon female rapper, Stefflon Don, who is Dutchavelli's sister, and her family are musical, but most of their money comes from their work in the schmecks trade. They use their music videos to attract customers. If they could speak Arabic, they would know that they are called the carpet family by the men who pay them. That is because they are always on the floor. That leaked video of the brother, Dutchavelli, pushing the dog towards his rear. Guess who that was for? And again, this is allegedly Stefflon Don and Dutchavelli. Mr. Freakoff, aka Sean Diddy Combs, threw private parties in London because he noticed that British rappers were desperate to please him. One of his favorite London boy toys was the older brother of the Teflon female rapper, Stefflon Don's brother Dutchavelli, who faced child abuse allegations. For the right amount of money, he could be convinced to fulfill Mr. Freakoff's fantasies because he thought it would help his career. It didn't. He did, however, introduce him to some wealthy men in the UAE who would pay for his services. It's why he is always in Dubai. And again, this is allegedly Sean Diddy Combs, Dutchavelli, and Stefflon Don.
So word on the street is that Drake might be doing some serious damage control in light of the scandal surrounding Dutchavelli and those rumored K9 freak-off parties. Here's the scoop. There's this video making its way through the grapevine featuring leaked chats between Dutchavelli and Drake on Instagram. And based on their conversation, it seems like these two used to be pretty chummy.
So, this is the shit right here. We see this young man on the internet with a dog playing with his booty. I'm not going to have, I don't want to associate myself with anyone like that. I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to associate myself with any animal freak off men. But Drake, on the other hand, does. They are friends. Not only are they friends, but take a listen.
The leaked chat includes everything from text messages to voice notes. And in the messages, Dutchavelli is expressing his admiration for Drake and even hinting at the possibility of a collaboration between the two. Now, if the rumors are to be believed, Drake's been trying to distance himself from Dutch ever since the news broke about those inappropriate DMs Dutch was sending to young ladies. But it looks like Drake might not be able to shake off his ties to Dutchavelli that easily. Now you'd think with all the drama swirling around, Dutch would be trying to keep a low profile. However, after all that chaos with Kendrick blew up online, Dutch decided to pop up on Instagram and share a video on his stories that had tongues wagging all over the internet. In this video, Dutch seems to be threatening Drake, telling him to give his mixtape a shout out and kindly reminding him that he owes him a little favor.
And then, hey Drake, make sure you promote my mixtape as well when it drops, cuz. You hear me? You know they say love is a favor for a favor, motherfucker.
So word on the street is that Dutch has a bunch of incriminating footage of Drake at these rumored freak-offs with women and dogs. However, it's not just Drake being thrown in the mix. Allegedly, individuals way more powerful than Drake may be complicit in all these depravities happening behind the scenes in the music and entertainment business. And of course, fans are now pointing fingers at the most powerful man in entertainment, Universal Music Group CEO, Lucian Grange, or as Kanye West prefers to call him, Drake's rich baby daddy.
It cuts Drake's soul. It's like he signed his soul to the devil to not be cool with me, to have to, like, this is his job to go against God.
Wow.
And it cuts his soul.
But what is it specifically about Drake that everyone hates? I just have to know that, because it's like for everybody, all of the great, you, Weeknd, Pluto, Metro, Ross, Kendrick,
yeah.
Like there's something obviously wrong with this one individual that no one wants to speak about, and I feel like you're the only person that's gonna really put it out there.
I say rich baby daddy. It's like Drake has a rich baby daddy named Lucian and Universal.
Wow.
He's like, you know, like, man, my daddy got it. You know what I'm saying? It's like, my daddy controlled the spins. My daddy got the DSPs. My daddy. Drake has a rich baby daddy named Lucian.
So all of his streams and the number ones is controlled by someone named Lucian.
Well, Lucian worked for people who control the banks in Africa, who keep, you know,
oh my God.
Think about we had Black Wall Street, we had Harlem, we've been gentrified, and we ain't really been pulled together since, other than to maintain what they call the black vote, which you don't have an opinion in the vote. And then they get all these celebrities, they go on TV like, you know, we got a problem with his political opinion. He's out of control. He's bipolar. He's anti-Semite. He's whatever they want to call somebody to try to get people to not listen or have, you know, take away the influence.
Now, may I remind you that Lucian Grange was named as one of the defendants in the recent lawsuit filed against Diddy by producer Rodney Lil Rod Jones. And Lil Rod made some pretty serious allegations about Lucian and Universal Music, claiming they funded Diddy's supposed trafficking operation. The lawsuit states, Mr. Jones recalls seeing defendant Grange visiting Mr. Combs' home in Miami, Florida and Los Angeles, California. According to Mr. Jones, whenever defendant Grange visited Mr. Combs at his homes, it would be in the evening, and he and Mr. Combs would disappear for hours in Mr. Combs' bedroom. Lil Rod then goes on to allege that Lucian Grange sponsored and attended several Love album listening parties at Mr. Combs' home in Los Angeles, California, and according to Lil Rod, these parties had S-workers present, as well as young women below the age. Lil Rod also claimed that during his time living and traveling with Diddy, he discovered that Mr. Combs has hidden cameras in every room of his homes. And according to Lil Rod, Diddy has recordings of Lucian Grange, as well as other celebrities, music label executives, politicians, and athletes. But Lil Rod didn't stop there. He directly accused Lucian and Universal of aiding, abetting, and inducing Sean Combs' ex-trafficking venture. In fact, Lil Rod described Lucian as one of the co-conspirators who knowingly benefited from coercive trafficking. According to Lil Rod's lawsuit, Lucian, together with other powerful defendants from the music industry, was providing vast sums of cash, which made Diddy's criminal venture possible. And Lil Rod even mentioned seeing Lucian at Chalice recording studios where Diddy was actively engaging in freak-off parties. So like I said at the start of the video, this whole Drake versus Kendrick saga is way more than just your average rap beef. Kendrick's diss tracks didn't just stir up drama between him and Drake, they opened up a Pandora's box of dark secrets and shady dealings happening.
It sure didn't. He opened up a whole box of a lot of shit, a lot of dark secrets. I was up looking at the Illuminati's thing, and I was I was looking up something on that. That's a whole nother thing, really, but he opened up so much dark shit. And when he said that stuff in his rap, people done their own investigation, and they start looking for things. And they say, when you look, you shall find. And things started coming up. And yeah, he's not going to rap about something that's going to be cap. That's why his music, that diss track, is so... listen, the fucking news is talking about Kendrick and Drake right now. And I'm going to show you guys that also. They're not even talking about the politics, fucking the weather, for God's sake. I put on the news and they're talking about fucking Kendrick and Drake. So this is a lot. And everything that Kendrick said, he made sure that it's the truth because he know people are going to go looking for it. He's not going to cap on shit. And this is why he said you got a sneaky mole in your camp. Who's the person feeding all this information to Kendrick in Drake's camp? Watch who you keep around.
Behind the scenes in the music industry, and from the looks of it, Drake's just one player in this twisted game. Now, some folks are chalking all this up to just another case of rap beef blown out of proportion, and they're blaming Kendrick's diehard fans for spinning these supposed conspiracies about Drake and his love for dogs. However, others are saying there are just too many bizarre stories floating around about Drake's alleged disturbed behavior to write them all off as mere lies and coincidences. It's like every time you turn around, there's another bizarre rumor popping up, and it's getting harder and harder to ignore. One fan commented, "No ma'am, a harmless creature in distress? This is heartless and infuriating. PETA, FBI, Homeland Security, etc. Arrest this poor excuse for a human immediately." And another person added, "This is sick and disgusting. All the higher up celebrities are weird and sick AF. They all need to be judged and put under the jail cell. This is sad." So where does that leave us? Well, it's anyone's guess. But one thing's for sure. This whole Drake versus Kendrick saga has opened up a can of worms that's not likely to be sealed shut anytime soon. And as the drama continues to unfold, you can bet we'll be here to break it all down for you. In the meantime, let us know in the comments how you feel about...
I love watching her. She's just amazing. But now, I am going to go to Twitter, right? Go to Twitter. Hold on. Oh, yeah. Someone in his camp is definitely feeding them information, honey. Watch who is in your circle. Because how did he get all that information from when he did his diss track? You know what I'm saying? And he said it in his diss track. Yeah. So now we go to Twitter. Wait, there was something else I wanted to show. But it's okay. Let's go to Twitter first. Because Twitter. It's a Twitter battle, baby. Oh, you know what? We're missing you. Oh, somebody just messaged me. I know. She said, "Where did you go?" I left for a minute. All right, hold on. All right. What am I doing? Twitter. Yeah. Get it, man. Yes, girl. Somebody was feeding him information. Now, I want to find out, is it this person? And who is this person? Because check this out. Oh, look at that fight, y'all. Okay. Oh, no, home. We're going to go on, let me see, explore. See, this Twitter thing is different from my other one. I don't know why, but okay. And I still got her right here, or him right here. Let me follow, because I'm following you on my other account. Okay. Let me close a few things. Okay, StreamYard. Oh, I thought I was showing it. Okay, here we go. There we go. Okay. This is the Ebony person that has been exploring, explosively putting everything out there. So my thing is this, and I'm going to go down and show y'all a lot of stuff. I don't know if I should put my glasses up here, put it up there. I don't know. Is this the person that is in Drake's camp? Who is this person? Because somebody gave Kendrick a lot of information in that diss track. Come on. They gave him his father's suitcase and what was in the suitcase. Those pills. The information. Everything. That stuff was in Drake's father's suitcase. Who could get that close to you? It's somebody in your camp. And that's why Kendrick said that in his rap, in his diss track. Somebody leaking, baby. So this is Ebony Prince 2K24. And that's what they call themselves, right? And I'm going to go down. Let's see here. Okay, where are we at? Check that out. Posts the shirt. Right there. And I believe, is this where Drake was at? Let's see. Someone said this shirt needs its own Twitter at this point. While you're there, tell Joe to come outside. He got a weird case. Why is he around? Oh, God, I can't take it. This is crazy, y'all. Who is Ebony Prince? The person that's leaking a lot of information is anonymous. They won't say. They won't say. But they know a lot of information about Drake. A lot of information about Drake. And actually, this person is the one that leaked that dog tape. You didn't see the complete dog tape, but it's very disturbing. And it sounds like that the dog was in distress. It didn't show Drake's face, so I'm not saying any of that allegedly, but you can hear the dog and it sounds very, very strange. Of course, it was sent to Akademiks when Akademiks was on live. He didn't know this was going to be sent to him. He didn't know how they got his number or anything. This person has been dropping a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff. Could this be somebody in Drake's camp? Let me see. Oh, wow. Somebody said this about to be the most famous shirt ever. Okay, hold on for a minute.
Look at this motherfucker. Tweedly dee and tweedly dumb. Nasty ass niggas. I'm on y'all ass, motherfucker. Yeah, I'm on y'all ass, nigga. The hell y'all got going on? Bitch ass nigga. The fuck your mouth like ready for a cop to go in that motherfucker. Just ready for a cop to go in that a big one too, motherfucker. Look how big your goddamn mouth is, man. Ain't no way in the hell no man mouth should ever be this goddamn big and wide around, man. What the hell going on around this motherfucker, man?
Oh, Lord, have mercy. I want to show. Hold on. Let me go back. Hold on for a minute. So that's the person that they was talking about. Ebony Prince. I just found her last night. I keep saying her. I don't know who that. I just found that person last night. But I want to show y'all something. Because, honey, if it ain't the news talking, baby, they're talking about you. The news. Here it is right here.
Online business?
Go
to Wix.com and set up your store on a single integrated platform. You have been seeing
that name? Mm-hmm.
Add products. Showcase them dynamically.
No one knows who it is.
And seamlessly track your inventory. Accept multiple secure payments. And design your storefront down to the very last detail.
So long, many say his time is over, and a challenger who will stop at nothing for the throne. Now, that might apply to the president defending his title from a former president, but this is actually a different throne. As the rapper with the most hits, Drake, fights the rap artist with the most acclaimed poetry.
Why is they
Kendrick
got this
Lamar.
on the
And
news?
that's not all, because I can tell you in the past 6 weeks, there are about 10 new songs from 4 different artists, mostly arrayed against Drake, and at the core of it, a battle between Drake and Kendrick Lamar. These songs are topping the charts. They're captivating fans. As a matter of news, Joe Biden's presidential campaign has just engaged on the Kendrick Lamar side, using his new lyrics to go against Trump. We are talking about an event that is so big in our culture, it has become part of our politics and public life, driving debates and plenty of news.
Drake and Kendrick Lamar are trending after taking aim at one another.
There is a lot to unpack in the Drake and Kendrick Lamar feud.
The two legendary rappers going at it all weekend, each making some very wild accusations.
If Drake and Kendrick Lamar got in a rap battle, who do you think would win?
Got to go with Kendrick.
So the winner in music, a big surprise, Kendrick Lamar.
The Pulitzer Prize in music almost always has gone to someone in the world of contemporary classical music.
I love the Drake new project, and I just really take that as, love from my little brother.
There's another battle next week, right? And I don't want to hear about it. I'm signing you up, man.
The two best of their generation in their prime. I've never seen a rap battle give us this much music.
Throwing haymakers like Lamar, Kendrick at Drake.
Everyone keeps coming up to me and asking, Gail, where do you stand on this Drake, Kendrick Lamar feud?
To me, has been the best rap battle I've ever witnessed.
Right now, we've just lived through the most significant battle in any musical genre in decades, the most consequential clash of this digital era. In fact, it's the internet that helps us show how we know that over 100 million people have actually heard these songs or about them. And this is deeper than rap, to paraphrase Rick Ross. It's about culture, truth, capitalism, civil rights, and what values we honor and reward. Now, in the two poles of hip hop, Kendrick Lamar roughly represents the more artistic, raw, and truthful voice. Remember, I mentioned Governor Adlai Stevenson's line? But Lamar echoes him in this line in the battle directed at Drake.
I know you're a master manipulator and habitual liar too, but don't tell no lie about me, and I won't tell truths about you.
Lamar taking shots from a higher ground, and he lit the fuse for this whole battle in a recent verse after a long-running Cold War between these two. Then both artists did about 11 songs in all, including 8 in just the last 17 days, a flurry of music. Lamar argues in these songs that Drake is a, quote, scam artist with the hopes of being accepted, and proclaiming himself the true artist, like a modern Raphael, who heals and gives you art. But he says the industry's cooked as he picks the carcass apart. Lamar's allegories treat this pop star Drake as a kind of soulless zombie atop a dead industry. And Lamar casts himself as a reluctant but lethal artistic warrior and revolutionary. He indicts Drake for continuing the ugly American playbook of exploiting Black culture, copying and stealing art without credit or value, without equity. And this is an issue from current artists that Drake works with to the others that he may idolize. Take the late Tupac Shakur. Lamar invokes Tupac partly for their shared vision. Pac condemned these same capitalist dynamics before his untimely death at age 25.
All the society is doing is leeching off the ghetto. They use the ghetto for their pain, for their sorrow, for their culture, for their music, for their happiness, for their movies.
Leeching. Tupac Shakur was then diagnosing a problem in American capitalism and how it controls culture, what he called there the ghetto, quote unquote, or black culture, from entertainment and movies to music to withering and punishing contracts and abusive artists while they lived and after they died. This is a long-running issue. We've covered it on this program before. It relates, of course, to civil rights, to capitalism, and to politics. As for the current debate, hip-hop experts like Ebro Darden report that Lamar was right to tackle this particular use and exploitation of culture and language.
The streets in this hip-hop means something. The streets and the community, where this stuff comes from, the language you're using, the slang you're using,
you say it's corny.
the affiliations to individuals who live
on the news.
A lifestyle that is
You think so?
nefarious. Those affiliations, they mean something to your credibility.
This means something to your credibility, Darden explains. And so what may look to some like just a battle between two big entertainers. Maybe you've heard a little bit about this and thought it's just an entertainment story. What may look like that is something much deeper for many, many people. Now, it's a battle. Drake has been arguing that Lamar is actually the poser in his own right, saying he acts like an activist and plays with those themes lyrically, but doesn't actually take action for his community, that it's all make-believe. Drake also says that while he works hard, Lamar doesn't even make that much music anymore. And Drake dismisses this kind of hand-wringing over hits as Kendrick trying to have it both ways. The idea is top artists want to go number one. So Drake argues his competitors only do so by either making songs with him, so they do benefit from it, he would argue, or picking fights and talking about him, the boy, in a lopsided 20-on-1 matchup.
Do you think it's corny? What's corny? You said corny. What's corny?
It's clearly because of the boy. The honorable thing is to give me the loot.
Now, Drake's responses make some points here with artistry. But over the course of this battle, he found himself defending a type of status quo and then backing off this big, long-awaited battle after he'd taunted Lamar about everything from how often he drops music to whether he would get involved in this battle, which he really did. Now, what we're discussing here is a small slice of these issues. Both men also accused each other of serious crimes with no evidence, the kind of claims that responsible journalists don't.
I'm surprised they have it on the news, to be honest.
Devolving into
that
acrimony and unverifiable accusations, as the New York Times put it, with attacks on everything from race to appropriation to body image to misogyny and trauma and more.
But
now, many have noted the extremes as well here.
I'm kind of shocked.
And this is where culture may reflect and extend some of the broader problems we face today.
What is going on
from
here?
Our politics to how we live and learn and engage online.
They haven't
we
been
have
doing
this kind
it.
of cynical anti-truth mode that has become very normalized. I bet you're familiar with it if you follow news and politics.
They haven't been
This
doing
is where
it.
in campaigns and sometimes in cultural conversations, people will seriously say, well, if the conspiracy theory sticks, it doesn't matter if it's true. It worked. And I want to be clear as we take a look at this important battle that these kind of lyrical contests were once waged more in the spirit of argument, lyricism, artistry, and some sense of truth. So we should ask, are they now graded on just the most effective lies or conspiracy theories? Because if that happens,
I get what he was talking about.
Then art can evolve into politics, to partisan loyalty, not listening to the other side, claiming everything is justified for your team. And as mentioned, effective lies win, so why not use them too? And the other side's doing it anyway, yada, yada, yada. Now, that's not only corrosive, it also makes us vulnerable to a bigger problem where culture is less able to do what it has done, including specifically civil rights and Black culture in American life for a long time, which is push us and redeem even our political divides. Today, some of this may only reflect them. And again, that may be a product of our digitized era. I'm not saying who in one single story is responsible, but noting some of these wider conflicts. So that's big picture. Now, this is still a battle, and there is the question of who won. Most hip-hop heads say Kendrick Lamar. That's clear online, from fans to rap media. As for the hits, well, this new Kendrick Lamar catalog, the new diss songs I've been telling you about against Drake, they're doing higher numbers with more likes than Drake, and they're breaking records, again, coming out of the unpredictable, organic, spontaneous exchange of poetry between these two lyricists. Now, Lamar himself cautions against using only that kind of metric. In the new songs, he criticizes faking for likes and digital hugs. It's on one of those new diss tracks, and he contrasts that with authentic credibility. Indeed, in these songs, after lodging objections to bad taste and bad ideas and appropriation and exploitation, Kendrick Lamar underscores his argument, which I've told you is supported by many in America right now, that he actually represents a movement. He says, notice, I said we, it's not just me, I'm what the culture feeling. End quote. All right. Now, art is not usually a competition, but we all have choices to make, from how we live to what we support. And even when it's boiled down to just picking sides, it can be more significant to look not only at who you endorse, because we're all going to make up our own minds, and I encourage you to do that, but how are we getting there? And are we communicating and figuring that out? Do we define the criteria and value?
I'm finding this really interesting because I've listened to Kendrick's diss track. I love it. I love all of it. But now I'm listening. I'm hearing it now. And a lot of stuff that he said, people are now doing their homework on it. They're picking up the pieces and finding out a lot of stuff about Drake. And I'm not just talking about the sexual assaults, the trafficking, the underage girls. I'm also talking about him using his Jewish ways, him being Jewish, to get what he wanted in the industry. I don't know how to word that. And there's video coming out on that now, which I'm going to do another video probably this weekend or something like that, but it won't be tomorrow because I'm doing missing cases tomorrow. But yeah, there's a lot of stuff coming out about Drake, about him using his Jewish stuff to get what he wanted, and him even biting off of people. See, now Drake is going after people with assist and dismiss. He's still doing it behind the scenes because I just read some shit today. But he's biting off of other people. Like, Drake, what are you doing? What the fuck, or what are you doing? I just don't get it. I just don't get it. And why is it okay for a grown man to talk to a 13, 12 years old, 14 years old little girl? Why is that okay? I wouldn't want Drake, if I had a daughter that age, I wouldn't want him talking to my daughter. I wouldn't want no man talking to my child at that age. So Kendrick, he opened up a lot. And when he opened up that box, a Pandora box, a lot of stuff has resurfaced that Drake must have thought wasn't going to resurface. But Drake, you got to know that shit might be held down for a minute, just like with Diddy. People was quiet for a second, but then, boom, that tape came out. You're not gonna be hidden forever. Shit will explode. Shit will continue to resurface and resurface and resurface and resurface. You cannot just continue to hide shit down forever. You sold your soul when you came into this industry. Now live with it. Hold on. Let me go to Tanisha. I don't know why I just don't go to mines. Let me see something. Let me just go to my shit. Is it the reel that I dropped, or what did I drop? It might have been a reel. I don't know. Let me see. Okay, here it is. Let me see. Okay, let me just go in on it.
So he's watching the video right now, nervous as F, touching his face, deeply concerned. And while, because he's on stream, it's playing, you start to hear the sound. So he's watching the video right now, nervous as F, touching his face, deeply concerned.
I don't know, but that shit just don't sound normal to me. I don't have animals, but that don't sound normal. That don't. And then you have a woman that came out and said, you know, during okay, good night. Good night. During intimate sexual performances with her, you like her to throw up in a dog bowl. Like, how sick is that? You know what I'm saying? I don't know for y'all, but I mean, I like kinky shit, baby, doing my, you know what I'm saying? But not like that. I'm not throwing up in no door bowl. I'm not wearing no door collar around my neck for you. I'm not doing no some devil shit. Like, I'm just not doing that. And I feel that when you enter the culture, and it's, I cannot say no. Not say when you enter the culture. Let me not say that. When you become a celebrity, and I don't think it's just any celebrity. I think that it is some celebrities that truly, truly sell their soul. And we can go back and watch Zukiana's video, where I posted a while back, where she was crying and said that she has sold her soul. And then she recanted it. You know? Let me see if I can find that video. Let's see. I will never want to sell my soul in the industry for nobody. If I become famous one day, I'll be damned. You gotta be really careful. Hold on, y'all. I keep getting all these down. Okay, here it is. Okay, yep. Here it is. Let me go play it for y'all. For anybody that's still with me wants to watch it. It's crazy shit. But see, after this shit right here, she came back and she recanted that shit. They must have told her, girl, you get back on that damn TV, on that video, on YouTube, whatever damn platform you got to get on, and you recant every goddamn word you said, because you signed a contract. So check this out, y'all.
I want to tell you I apologize and I'm sorry for what I'm about to say, but
so this is Zukiana,
Zuki
with the good coochie.
Music stuff anymore. I started this because this was my dream, and you know I wanted to make sure I could get me and my kids out the hood. It's always been my passion to rap. A while ago, I had signed a contract and I didn't know nothing about the business or this game out here. And just right now, I'm realizing that I signed my soul. I sold my soul to the devil. I signed myself to the devil. I don't even own myself no more. I sold my soul to the motherfucking devil, and I done prayed. I prayed and I prayed and I prayed. You know, it's just like, I don't know if God can get me out of this, you know, and it's just like to the point where I don't even know, like, I can't. I just want to say I'm sorry to my fans. I know y'all love me. I know y'all believe in me, but I can't. I didn't know what I was doing back then, and I lost passion. I don't even believe that. I don't even believe in myself no more because of what I did. I did not know the game was like this. And I'm just ready to go back to school. I'm just ready to move away and go to school. I just want to tell everybody I'm sorry. And I won't be making any more music until I'm out of this contract. And who knows if that'll ever happen. Like, who knows if that can ever happen. I don't know. I done prayed and I prayed and I prayed. I don't even know if God can hear me at this point.
Girl, you know
But I
what
just
you
made the
want to do,
biggest
Kathy
mistake
B.
that I ever made. And I just hope, if you're an artist,
I don't know what I want.
make sure you have an attorney to read over your contract, and don't let the person that you signed it to pick the attorney. Don't let them pay for the attorney either, because the attorney working for them. But I just lost my passion for this, and I'm just gonna go back to.
Whew. When I first seen that, y'all, I was like, wow. She didn't know what she was getting. And see, I get it. You know what I'm saying? Like, she's young. You know what I'm saying? You remember that video? I remember that video. After this, she started doing porn. Right. Right. Remember, right. She was like, and I get that. She's young, you know what I'm saying? And she came in the industry. They probably said, oh, I'm going to get you this money. You're going to be making this and that. She saw the glamour. She saw this and that. And she said, fuck it. She saw her name. Once you did that without reading, you didn't read it. Read what you signed. They could have been saying, you got to suck a horse's DICK. You got to do this and do that. What type of shit? And you ain't read shit, girl. You just signed because you saw this. No. Have your lawyer look over every freaking thing. Fuck all that. I know you need the paper. Yes, we all need paper. We got to survive, right? But have your attorneys look over every damn thing before you sign anything. Cause she just signed her damn name sign her name the way to Satan, for God's sake. Once she got in the industry, and she probably saw a lot of shit, and it scared her. It scared her. And I'm sure her doing that porn, as people say, because what she did was porn. I don't think she wanted to do that. I think that was a part of her agreement. I think they said, suck that nigga's dick on live. Remember, she signed herself to the devil, baby. So you are obligated now. You gotta what? It's a humiliation. What is it called? A humiliation tactic that they go through, that they gotta do. Like this with Drake. I'm going to show y'all something. Because I had forgot about this. And it came back up when I was searching for something. And I was like, oh, yeah, another humiliation tactic. Here it is.
Out of this world.
Now look at this damn fool. Why does Drake have a dog mask on? Nobody just walks out into the restaurant and just walks out their house and says, I don't just walk out my house with Dave and put a fucking dog mask on and say we're going to the restaurant today to go eat. Why don't I put the dog mask on? Why does this motherfucker have a dog mask on? I mean, you got to ask yourself. Something is fishy. Something is not right with this boy. And it's all coming out now. It's all coming out now. Metro Boomin. He's another one. Why is Drake so infatuated with that man? Why is he so infatuated with Metro Boomin? He is a sex offender.
Hey, don't.
He is an ex-offender.
You ain't no savage. You're not even from Atlanta. You're not even from the city. You was when I see you, I'm slapping the shit out you, nigga. My mama slap them braids out your head. On my mama, West Side Zone 1. Yeah, you from the UK. What you talking about?
And Soulja Boy, I would be very careful of what you say also, because you have been outed with, hey, NA, thank you for dropping in, love. You have been outed also in some stuff that I'm going to drop as well. So I would tread very lightly, Soulja Boy, of who you think you're trying to out. Because you got some skeletons in your little skeleton booty cabin. Ooh, did I say that? Ooh, I think I did. Oh, Lord, I'm telling you, these men, these DL men. Now, see, I don't have a problem, right, with these men. How are you? And they salute to the chat and salute to you, love. See, I don't have a problem with nobody being gay, bisexual, heterosexual, whatever type of sexual you are. But in the industry, they got a problem, right? And a lot of times you got like Justin Bieber's, you got the Chris Brown, not Chris Brown. What's his name? Justin Bieber. Ushers. You got the Ushers. You got the guy from what's his name? That his show. I forgot, but he started bugging out and stuff like that. You had put it like this. You got a whole bunch of guys, but let's put it like this. You got men grooming. The Smith kids, thank you. Yes, you got the Smith kids. Obasha, what's his name? Obasha or something like that. You got people grooming these young kids in the industry. And do you know how long this shit has been going on? I talked about this a while back. I mean, when I first became a YouTuber, I talked about stuff like this. I tried to talk about the Illuminatis. I tried to talk about freaking Oprah Winfrey, her trafficking, Ellen Jenner, listen, all that, but nobody was into really hearing that shit back then. But now stuff is coming out and now people are listening, right? Because victims are speaking. Will Smith's son. Let's go back to a video that I seen. And let me tell you something. I kiss my kids all the time. Oh, thank you. New subscriber. Thank you for subbing. God bless you too. I'm a member. NA, I see your name. I don't know if that's what it is, but I'm a member. Welcome. I remember seeing something. Now, I kiss my kids all the time, right? I do. Mwah, 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 mwah. That's your initials? Okay. Thank you for letting me know. You know what I was talking about, right? Okay. You know, because we got our own lingos and our conics around. Hey, NA. So when I seen Will Smith kiss his son multiple times in the mouth, I was like, it kind of made me uncomfortable. He was a kid, and then he got grown, and he got grown, and it just kept happening. Why don't we take a look back? This is what I'm talking about. Now, it might be just me that's seeing it, but I don't know. I'm gonna show y'all something, and y'all tell me that I'm bugging out. If I'm bugging, then I'm tripping. But let me know. Let me show y'all something. And I'm glad she brought up the Smith family. Thank you, because I also got some stuff for their ass too. Okay, so this is okay. Okay, let's go here. Will Smith kisses his son, Jada Smith, Will Smith. Hold on, let me see something if I could find.
When you have auto glass damage, let Safelite come. So with her.
คุณผู้ชมครับตอนนี้ผมกำลังตื่นเต้นมากครับเพราะในอีกไม่กี่วินาทีข้างหน้านี้
First time on Thai television. I've done my homework.
Yeah.
All right, so you got to greet the Thai fans in Thai. So this is your Thai 101 with Woody.
Thai 101 with Woody.
All right, here we go.
That sounds good.
You're going to say hi to them, okay? So it's 2 hands together.
2 hands together.
Look into the camera. Sawadee krap.
Sawadee krap.
พี่น้องชาวไทย
พี่น้องชาวไทย
Now say that at the same time. Sawadee krap พี่น้องชาวไทย
Sawadee krap พี่น้องชาวไทย
That's a perfect 10.
Oh, love that.
Now you
Love
got,
that.
I mean, you're big in Thailand. Do you know how big you are in Thailand? But you've never actually been
Never been to Thailand.
Yeah.
I mean, is
Kind of
this our official invitation?
This is the official
invitation.
You
All
get to stay in my
right.
pad.
Love it.
And I'll take you around the beaches.
But
love it.
when it comes to the industry,
I know that's really it's
very
I've been
strange.
traveling a lot of years and have never been to Thailand. Where I'm embarrassed. I'm gonna have to make the trip. I'm gonna have to schedule the trip.
2014.
Absolutely.
2014.
Next film.
Yes. All right, man. Now you're 15.
14.
14.
Yeah.
Okay. Your Thai fans, especially the girls, they begged me to ask you this.
Really? Okay.
Are you still available?
I am.
You're still single?
Yes.
Is that the truth, Dad?
He's 14. He's gonna be single for like 6 years.
One of the best things that my dad has ever told me is don't have a girlfriend. Is because just be 14 and skate and go watch movies and make movies.
All right.
Listen to music and make music. And
there's foundational ideas about interacting with women that he just needs some time to not have to deal with that.
Wait. But if he wants to go with someone, does he have to ask for you?
He tried to kiss me in the
Have you ever kissed your son on Thai television before?
You're love. I can kiss
Can
my
you kiss
son.
him on Thai TV?
I can kiss my son. Jaden, come on.
Are you okay? Are you okay?
God, this is ridiculous.
Dude, come on, dude. That's your daddy. It's okay.
Come on, man.
All right. All right. I'm gonna have you say, "I love you, Dad," in Thai now.
Okay.
Yeah.
that's just one time. Okay.
I love him, Ellen. I love him. I do. No, it's I think when you have kids and you love them and you're proud of them, you just want to kiss them in the mouth sometimes.
We'll have to get you over that. Next time you're here, I got you in my underwear. I'm going to get you some.
No, I shouldn't have told her.
Yeah. I'm going to get you some ice.
No, my baby boy, he's never leaving me ever. Ever. No emancipation for the Smith kids.
It's peinlich. Komm mal her.
Come on.
Jaden.
Just want him to feel the affection,
So he did not want to do that.
Here's the thing where I know you were like, when I want to kiss you and just say, just keep a smile. Just keep a smile. Just keep a smile. Thank you, man. That was great, right?
He try and like kiss you and stuff. I saw you guys on Ellen, and you were like
that
alive
happens all the time.
So even on set, he wasn't even trying to.
No, not on the set. He wasn't trying to kiss me, but after the set, he'll try to kiss me or anywhere else.
The only intelligent creatures in the universe, especially since we're not. Oh my God, a dream. There you go. Hey, oh man, what the hell is your problem, buddy?
You didn't want him to kiss him.
Hey, man. Come on, man. What the hell is your problem, buddy? All right. Hey, sorry. You said kiss me in my mouth. Joker, you lucky I ain't sucker punching.
Well, he see you kissing your son all the time in the mouth, so he figured maybe you wanted to kiss a grown man too. I don't know. And then as he get older, he starts to wear dresses. He starts to act out. His behavior starts to change. What was going on in the Smith's home? What is going on in this weird world that we live in the Hollywood, the Eli? What's going on? They got their kids dressing like that. Little boys and girls' dresses. I believe that it is all thank you for covering this time. Holy hell is real. Yes, it is. And people don't, it's really I've been trying to cover this when I first became a content creator years ago. Nobody wanted to listen. They don't want to hear about Oprah and her sex trafficking or the Obamas, your favorite president. What's going on in Hollywood world? What's really going on? You got Drake. I think he's been caught out wearing dresses before. Right? Didn't Drake wear a dress? I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I think even Diddy was wearing dresses and shit like that. Right? If I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I definitely will keep up with that update. Yeah, for sure. For sure. I have another channel. Right now we're streaming on both my channels. What channel are you streaming? I don't know what channel you're on. Let me go see. Oh my God, it's so funny. I don't know if you're on my celebrity gossip channel or you're on my true crime channel. Let's see. Oh, you're on my true crime channel. Okay. I'm going to drop my celebrity gossip channel also. I'm going to drop it down. Thank you for supporting the platform and, subscribing. I truly appreciate that. I truly, truly appreciate you doing that. Means a lot, you know. Yeah, this is crazy. It's a lot of stuff going on. It's a lot. Maybe tomorrow I'll get on here a little earlier. I don't know, but we'll see. So that's my other channel, my celebrity gossip channel. I'm gonna try to do more on that channel. But I figure I cover both channels because this is a crime. You got Drake humping or allegedly doing different things with animals and trafficking. And then listen, now that people are starting to really, not a problem. I'm in Hawaii, but I have friends from New York. Lots of street smart people that know the ledge. Yes. You're in Hawaii. Shout out to Hawaii in the building. Hulu. I'm horrible at pronouncing stuff. You'll get used to that. But shout out to Hawaii in the building. That's awesome. I got somebody from Hawaii. That's amazing. All right. Wow. Yeah, like Hollywood world that we live in, you know, people are now coming out, you know, they're starting to really say things. They're starting to come out. Like Kendrick opened the door for that again. It started with R. Kelly. Hallelujah, halal. Yeah, something. I just said. Much love, though. I'm so bad of pronouncing things. As you keep watching, you'll learn. You'll be like, oh, she is horrible at pronouncing things. But I mean no harm at all. But everybody knows I'm horrible at pronouncing names, words. Please. But I mean no harm at all. When that thing hit with R. Kelly, people were talking, right? And they digged a little bit, but they didn't really go in. Like, it got really quiet after a while. It got really quiet. I thought after R. Kelly and after Bill Cosby that people would start really, really naming these industry motherfuckers, dropping names, exposing them. But it got quiet. Kendrick put the nail on the coffin. Kendrick opened the door. Shout out to Kendrick Lamar. Kendrick opened the door and he's not playing. And Rihanna, she's supposed to be doing a diss track with Kendrick Lamar. So Drake, you think it's over with Kendrick? You really fucked up now because you got Riri. You got the Riri. They told you to leave that girl alone and let that girl be happy with her man and her baby. But no, you kept throwing shots. You kept throwing shots at her. Now it's time that she's going to expose some stuff of you now. And this gotta be some dirty, nasty. It's something that spooked her for her not to mess with him anymore. What spooked Rihanna, the island girl, the most beautiful? She's so beautiful, talented. What spooked that queen away from not messing with Drake anymore? What does she see? We'll find out. And as we found out about that, I'm going to be finding out more about your famous celebrities. Not even your famous celebrities by itself, but your big popular people like Obama, his wife, the Clintons, Oprah Winfrey. Then I thought Rihanna was pushing evil sublime. Right? Exactly. Then she met her match Drake. And now it's on and popping now. Yes. Because she's in that sick world too. We'll see what happens. And I will see as I continue to get my information and look into some other names like I just called and more names. Because I don't know if y'all remember, y'all not going to remember this because it was my subscribers that was here from day one. And nobody on here is my day ones. But I think Katie is. She might remember. When I dropped the video of Oprah Winfrey with the ankle monitor on. I don't even know if Katie was my day ones at that time. But that's when I was talking about the Illuminati and the Clintons and all that stuff. That's when I was talking about Jelani. That's when I was beginning first beginning of true crime. But I talked about it and I dropped a video of Oprah had an ankle monitor on house arrest. And I tried to get into it because her name is on that Jeffrey Einstein or whatever his fucking name is. Her name is on that paperwork. And I got the whole list and I read it down and I said each name that was on. I tried to get into a whole thing, but people didn't want to hear that shit. But now that different stuff is coming out, maybe people do want to hear it on this channel. Maybe people are interested on hearing things like that. I think it's important. Yeah. With what? What do you mean? People didn't want to hear anything. Are you a content creator? Let me see. Oh, I think you are. Oh no, you're not a content creator. Okay. Oh, you was talking about that on one of your things? Was you on Facebook? Are you on Facebook? He's not really. I'll follow you because I'm also on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok. Yeah, just Brooklyn Squad. Yep. I'll come support you. Oh, just your own independent research. Gotcha. Oh, we should do some stuff then. We should do some stuff. That'd be pretty cool then. So you down with my level? Yes, that's what I'm talking about. Yes. Mm-hmm. Yup. Yes, that whole thing with the Obamas and them. Do you remember when facts? I'm with that. Okay. All right. That sounds awesome. So I was doing that research with that. No, you good. You ain't gotta apologize nothing over here. You straight. Do you remember when Oprah Winfrey had that ankle monitor on house arrest? Oh, my phone. Do you remember that? I was trying to find the picture again, and I think they deleted it off the internet. But I'm gonna try to pull up my old video. You barely remember it? Damn. Yeah, I saw her ankle monitor. It was on her ankle, and I was like, "Wait a minute." She was sitting outside. She was sitting outside her house, reading a paper. It was like a chair. She was sitting at. She was sitting on a chair, her table, like a picnic table type thing outside her house. Like maybe in the backyard or something. Not a yard because she got a house, but like in the back, how they got like a picnic table or whatever. And she was sitting there reading, and I would never forget. I saw an ankle monitor. I said, wait, why does Oprah have an ankle monitor on? That was strange. And at that time, I had just became a content creator. So I was just messing around with the internet. I really wasn't doing much like I am now. Nothing like I am now. I was just messing around with it. I didn't know where I wanted to go with it yet. So I did talk about Oprah and the Illuminati a little bit. And I talked about Jeffrey, the guy that got arrested. And I read the names and bling, her name was on the list. Nobody wanted to hear that shit though. But I wasn't deep into it like I am now. I wasn't deep into the crime factors like I am with true crime now. This is like, wow. But I never forget that. And I was like, oh my gosh, she got an ankle monitor on. And recently, like as of yesterday or the day before, I tried to search for that and I could not find that video just on the web. I didn't search for it on my thing. I'm going to go back and look at my video. But I did try to search for it on the internet. I'm pretty sure they swiped it off because I couldn't really find it. All I could just find is allegedly of her saying, her not being on house arrest or arrested or some bullshit she was making up. But baby, if I could find my video, I gotta go deep because I got so many videos. So many videos. I gotta find that video. But I'm pretty sure I showed the video of her on house arrest picture. So I gotta find it. I definitely gotta find it. It's gotta go back years back. But that was crazy. Or if I could find somebody else that was talking about it, another content creator, and that has the picture of it, that would be amazing too. You're driving. Oh, be careful. Please be careful. Driving and listening. Oh, I hate when people be driving and listening or interacting, texting, talking at the same time. So please don't do that. I'm about to end the live anyway, but I want to say thank you for joining. Keep your notifications on so you'll know when I'll drop another live, which it used to be every day, but I haven't been feeling too well, so I've been slowing it down a little bit. But I'm going to be dropping my videos But yeah, keep your notifications on, because that will also let you know if I change the time on a live. You know what I mean? So you'll know. But yeah, I'm on all platforms. So follow me on my platforms. And I'm also on Newsbreak. I don't know if you watch Newsbreak, but let me put the link down below so you can follow me on Newsbreak. Newsbreak is a really good thing too. You get everything on there. Not just me, but like, it's really good. Yeah, Newsbreak is it. Let me get that link so I can copy that and send that to y'all. Ooh. That's my news break. And those of you that's going to watch the replay later, please don't forget to hit the thumbs up and share this video. And with that, I will see everyone tomorrow. Tomorrow, I'm sure that I'm going to be working on some missing cases. What's this? Yeah. So stay tuned. Peace, everybody. Bye. Good night. Good night, NA. Drive safe. Drive home safe, okay? All right. Good night.